Howdy, 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 my name's Anachi Sasuke. Welcome back to Let's Read Dreamkeepers Prelude, or whatever. In the last actual plot episode, not the Christmas one, the one before that, I believe there was the massive pillow fight of all the kids at the orphanage fault by everybody falling into the ocean and then clothes. I might be thinking of the episode before that. But in this episode, it looks like it's got something to do with Namah starting the homeschooling, and that's probably gonna go... It's gonna go. So, let me see if I can, if not remember anybody's voices, at least make new ones between episodes. So, your respect for boundaries is touching, but I thought double hinges got us past your barricading stage. Ah. Is she actually sleeping, or is she just sleeping under the bed? Anyone sleeping through my breakfast needs a good bed as an excuse. Meanwhile, Lilith is just getting nice and clean and cozy in pigtails? I don't know why I never realized that her hair was in pigtails. I thought it just sort of was like that. Also, I'm wondering what happened to her glasses. Like, in the actual... In Dreamkeeper's graphic novel, I don't think she has glasses anymore. Also, her hair is much longer, so I don't know how many years are supposed to have passed between Prelude and Dreamkeeper's graphic novel, since it looks like... Mace looks like he's the same, but everybody else looks older. I'm so excited! This is gonna be Namah's big day! And she is still doing the sleep. Clean, 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 sleep. Eating cereal, getting dressed, sleep. Going to school, sleep. Is she laying on her face, or is her arm just, like, not okay? Alright, Namaz, I've let you doze too long already. You've got a big day, time to get up and... Why? So I can revel in the ecstasy of minusculely more faded wallpaper, glory in my exciting, surprise-riddled existence. Well, actually, here's a surprise for you! Oh, she remembers yesterday, huh? Great detective work, Bill. I get the feeling we're really gonna remember today. So what's happening? It's a body, alright. Of the as a doornail persuasion. What tipped you off? The silent or the motionless? The dame needed a detector, so here we are. She had a welcoming committee on the way, but the joint was short on 2 tumblers of whiskey and experiencing a surplus of immobile bodies. Count of 1. It was our job to move it by reasoning with it. Listen up, Precious. You got a guest. Be here any minute. You really want to take this line down? Come on, pep up. Do we have an understanding? Namah? Namah? Seriously, she'll be here soon and... Namah... Give it up, Bill. I like her better this way. Enjoy your classes, Lilith. Actually, Mr. Damon, I had a question. You guys are highly trained warrior elite security, right? You've been listening to Woods again. So, if I was being ambushed by, a boy or so, how do I react? Just one theoretical boy? Alright, well, you start with a solid fighting stance. Clench your fists tight and... Go on, show me your fist. And then you go get a teacher. Got it! Thanks for the training! I like how she's like, do I gotta punch him? No. Do I gotta punch him? What are you looking at? Do I gotta punch him? I don't have arms! Huh. He didn't show up. Damon has really good advice. No unscheduled delays or fake CPR. This morning is going great. The other day was just off. That guy and the girls mentioning me, I was just overly sensitive and took it the wrong way. They wouldn't really be that mean. There's no reason. Out of context, I missed all the nice things. Like Lilith? Yeah. She thinks she's all that because of her dad. Please. All of our dads are famous, but she automatically gets the spotlight, and she's so bad at it. True, we are good at so much more stylish than her. If it weren't for her uniform, she'd probably come into school in an old potato sack. In the now, because she knows she doesn't have to try. Everybody knows. Have you ever seen her in here making an effort? I've never seen her even... Thought. Spare rods! Don't you knock? What are you doing in here? Out! It's like common courtesy totally doesn't even anymore. Wonder who that was.
Alright, fashionistas. That hag of a teacher has no idea who she's dealing with, but today our awesomely choreographed entrance will show her. I can do a cartwheel. No, spirats, Triffany. That's not... We have to make sure she knows and, like, totally gets that we don't care what she thinks at all. So we need to, like, plan this out perfectly so it looks totally unplanned. Yes, I could walk into something. It's so easier to make an impression with 4 people. It's like an uncountable mass, but 3? Lesliana sure picked a day to bail on us. For reals. Who does she think she is, ditching her only friends for an album release? She's gonna be, like, standing in line all day, and I couldn't go. You mean sitting in line? Don't try to tell me she's not. And of course she gets to go. Daddy's little breadbasket can have all the roles she wants. And does she spread the bounty butter with her friends? We love Tinsel too. Just because Lesliana's the biggest fan doesn't mean she's the best fan. Tinsel's like, deeper messages apply to us so much more. And we're still here for each other. Plus she's fat. Yeah, like, she's all, you know, there, like, with the shapes, a big lump all purple and sad, and all around, and she fills out the trio. But no, she's probably, like, bashing us right now. That is so like her. She keeps this up, she'll have to hang out with Princess Booger.
Y'all are terrible people.
Looking sharp, Lilith. Oh, thank you. You're exceptionally tardy today, girls, and under my new scoring system, attendance will affect... Nothing, yeah, nothing, you know... Yeah, now, could you just skip past the, oh my gosh, your homework's not done, blah blah, fest? Maybe you should do your homework. Ooh, dis.
Your lack of work ethic is routine?
Heh, for a teacher, you're not a fast learner.
I'm learning, Stacefany, that you've successfully avoided effort in the school system, but there's a price for that later in life.
Oh yeah? Like bad grades are gonna make Daddy suddenly off the commerce licensing oversight board. I'm not gonna be jumping through hoops my whole life for a sad little salary. Someone like you wouldn't understand, of course. Triffany, she used my salary line. Cha, shut down. And she used my of line.
Of? Considering you'll have access to more people's lucre than most throughout your life, it would benefit you to have some grasp of its actual value and cost, which brings us to today's lesson.
You're teaching us about money?
Since when does school teach us useful stuff? Assignments forward under our new scoring system. Those of you with completed work have just earned class cash.
Class what?
Like pretend money? Pfft.
Ooh, suddenly I'm like totally motivated and jug. Wow, no.
I'm not trying to do the impossible, Stacefany. I'm just anticipating the look on your face when you realize too late what cash class is for. Zippers? Can we buy A's with cash class?
Can we buy A's with real cash?
Is this everyone?
Was absolutely your turn to do it, honestly.
Hey, Miss, Hallworth.
Yes, that. I've read so much. Could you just refresh me on our current chapter with a quick recap? What's Clash Cash for? You have to tell us.
Summarizing the chapter was the assignment. Nice try. And don't you worry what Class Cash is for, girls. It's much easier not to care. Meanwhile, Lilith, typically a summary is shorter than the original.
It needed footnotes. I couldn't help myself. Well, we don't care. So... No, that's what she said, like, we're like falling for it.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Whether you care or not, this system should help you understand value and income.
Many of you don't seem to appreciate that the lucre you enjoy was earned by your parents.
Oh, I know! My dad earns like, I don't know, 190,000 lucre a year. That's nothing. My dad gets... Not after my dad's raise kicks in. Wow, what do you do to get? Oh, nothing happens every year. Nuh-uh, my dad makes more. No, mine. But he is my dad. I know mine too. My dad's a billionaire!
You're not going to try and quiet them down? As soon as they realize they're trying to compare math, they'll stop. Here's today's classwork. It's a list of items available in the mall. You must collaborate and guess the prices for those items. It'll be all stripes of fun. Divide into groups. The worksheet is due after lunch.
Groups? Like, we get to choose? We're together, totally! I'm into it, totally! Our group is the biggest, we win!
Y'all are insane and stupid, and if you ever show up in the actual comic, I can only assume you're gonna be poor. Or dead. You know, because, like, uprisings and money doesn't mean anything, because souls and whatnot. Meanwhile, angry-looking teacher.
Ah! Stick monster!
7 minutes on the dot. Sounds like the learning's begun.
What is you? Where? How to get in? I'm half a... I miss Crump. They trapped you, didn't they? Are you secret sister number 2? Well, you're old. Where they been stowing you all these ages? I'm your tutor. I arrived this morning. Now, from the outside? Oh my gosh, what's it like down there? Are there hallways long? Is everyone shriveled? Is it, like, filled with walking thingies? Or walking things? Is the wind real? I hope your curiosity for standardized test forms is this ardent, because that is what we are here to cover. Is there a fun king in the outer world? Did he banish you? So, you like to creep unannounced through locked doors into little girls' rooms and glare at their sleeping forms? Because around here, that sort of thing is my purview. Problem children always try to leave a false impression, but, caught by surprise, I see firsthand what I truly have to work with, an indolent layabout. I was up late, I had lives to ruin, and now I must restore my unholy energies. Flunk. The lessons begin whether you're ready or not. Ooh, that's good. Don't stop teaching. That monotone's better in a warm blanket. Whoosh. You're in class now. Up. I just need some sleep. You need discipline and a formal education. Up. You're really not letting me sleep? You're a horrible person, aren't you? You were sent by my dad, weren't you? Irrelevant. As there are no more excuses, your lessons begin to... First, I must be! Checkmate. Wriggling the... Guards! Sentries! Dropouts! You're calling for us? That's novel. I needed to report an intruder, and that I hate you. Ah, yes, the charmer. Sorry, kiddo, we let her in. Delightful. Remind me to dish out a generous bonus to repay your competence. Well, All Spirits Eve is a long way off. I'm heading to the restroom. It'll be ready shortly. I thought you may want to freshen up, Namah. Here's a change of clothes. Bah! Gimme! Obliged. You know, I used to think you were the most horrible woman in the world, but you're moving up, Miss Moobalal. You're moving up. Be still, my heart. I'll thrill to the news the next time I'm wearing your breakfast. Wear it as you do all last maladies with pride. Waking up, are we? Like, wasting time in the bathroom with Namah. Their powers combined! Be free! Oh no! Bats in the pants, bats in the pants, bats in the pants! Whew. Does it seem like things will be done soon? That tutor's getting antsy. Last thing I heard was screaming sounds, be free, oh no, and bats in the pants? A lot. And then a sudden overly dramatic silence. More time then, till our shift's over ideally. Not yet, she must still be finishing up. Unacceptable! It has been 20 minutes! If it becomes 25, I will be forced to cite the obstruction of uncooperative security staff. My lungs are doing the thing where they don't work. Sorry. To the Viscount, personally, the consequences shall be severe. Legally, they can't even do that, right? You didn't see the glint in her eye. You can't be more scared of that dried-up old bat than Namah. Maybe they'll destroy each other. But how are we going to get Namah to the women's restroom? No, but we didn't ask you yet. Alright, Namah, you've had long enough in... I could have died! Come along, Lilith. Your sister's had an accident.
Completely responsible. It was on your watch. Water damage isn't the half of it. I'll be lucky to keep my job, you sniveling.
Who is this? Let's see. Employee dereliction. As we're all aware, in the afternoon this Tuesday, past an incident occurred. Viscount Suite, second. And do you remember that damn memo? All I did was find it, and they blanked me too, so none of that will happen this time. We're prepared. Mentally prepared. And there's no way she had access to a socket wrench today, so you know, safety. Okay, I guess this is her just remembering the last time something like this happened. We really can't win with you, darling. Come in expecting the worst and you put us to shame. And when we're not expecting the worst... if only you could spend more time with your father. Where have you... My room? What did you do to my room? This is my class... This is now my classroom. You will conduct yourself as a student while you are in it. Listen, lady, I'm not allowed to have friends. I'm not allowed to step foot outside. I'm not allowed to exist. I'm locked in my room, but at least it's my room. It's all I have. Outbursts are not permitted. If you want permission to speak, raise your hand. And that gesture is unacceptable. Fine. You want to teach? Knock yourself out. See if I give a flying... Those windows don't open, by the way. You will learn whether you are interested or not. That is how formal education works. Beginning with our first... You actually believe that I'll retain information that I don't even care about whatsoever? Information that has no relevance to my life? Of course. Obediently doing so is integral to being successful in society. Now, moving on to... This success advice coming to me compliments an individual scarcely plateauing in a cookie-cutter public service career propped up by mandated subsidies. On to our first lesson. That look on her face, it didn't even look like it was her getting angry. It's just her being like, wow, you just... Wow. We'll begin by assessing your development. Read this. Sugar! Stuffed animals! Nail guns! Repeat the alphabet. Gumdrops diapers. We have a starting point. The first letter of the alphabet is A. A. Say it. A. 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 Say it. A. 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 Say it. A. A. Say it. A. A. I don't think she's going to say it. Meanwhile, group project. Glampoo. Are they just yelling at Lilith? Sorry, Lilith, but we really don't have room in our group for the smartest girl in class to do all the work and get us passing grades. Oh. Okay, I'm kidding. Get over here. Alright, filling in the prices. Well, hairspray would be maybe 5 lucre or so, and lipstick might, I don't know a lot of these answers. We get a brainiac on our team, and just our luck, your genius stops cold at beauty products. Lilith, this will be much easier if you knew all facts in existence. I'm sorry, I guess beauty isn't really my thing. I can't think straight in this stuffy getup. Sure, blame the getup. Well, we're a team, and you two brain it up, and I'll bomb the competition with various objects. But how will that help? Generally, anything that distracts Calais ought to help team productivity. So sandwich bags couldn't cost more than a pillow. Sounds good. I'll guess $4.26. Yeah, if it's as specific as it's as though we know what they're talking about. You know, now that Calais randomly tossing objects everywhere, we're actually making some headway. It's not at random. I only throw every time they say totally. I'm behind. Yeah, I guess things are going pretty whumph. They hit you? I think they're ignoring me. Genevieve, Lilith, they're ignoring me. I know. I'm trying to help. Calais, I don't need to tell you that the classroom is not the place for throwing books. Oh, you've got me all wrong. The lighting up here is just way better for studying great works of literature. I'm no thrower. We have a lot of grammar in our future, and your uniform seems to have distributed itself about the room. We do have a dress code. Shoes are optional, and I support equal rights for clothing articles, so... Nice performance, but I'd advise against tap dancing on thin ice. Time for a little contemplation in the hall. Sorry, team. Good luck trying to finish that paper without me. Oh, we'll suffer onward.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm suddenly all sniffly and choky and die-y, but this is great. Meanwhile...
Jay! Finally! This hall is so dull, it made me miss you. Can you imagine? Slightly less dull company to the rescue. Calais, Genevieve, wait up! We have to finish this by the end of lunch or it'll be incomplete. Well, parts of it are done. Lilith is completely correct. This list is so incomplete, I made a new one. Including boys making out and, that's it. Good work. Five Calais points. I've had enough of that for 1 week. Come on, let's just focus on... Oh, really? What? Listen, Lilith, my big sister can't get a date. We're the same age. So my only input on kissing is what I read in brightly colored magazines. We need first-hand reports from the front lines. But I'm not a kisser. I don't even want to talk about it. Please, let's just do our project. She's covering something up. It must be good. Really good. Scandalous. Juicy. Bet they used their tongues even. No! Blah, some jerk was trying to kiss me. There was a bet. Nothing happened. Especially not that. Gross. People do that? Like, all the time. According to page 18.
I think that's probably a good stopping point. It's like, if I want to stop at 20 minutes and also have the weird choking and dying feeling in my chest stop, I think this is probably a good stopping point. So, I'm half expecting the next page to even actually be Mace things. Let's check. Nope. So, that about does it for this episode. This has been Anachi Sasuke. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you need to do either one of those things. There'll be links in the description to the comic as well as the Patreon. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later.